So we got a little rain. We did. Everybody else got a lot. And the Ord is green. So we're out for a quick little ride, see what's changed, and just enjoy some fresh air. I'm trying to make a Strava loop. You come down this, you make the little climb, and then you ride roly-poly. Complete the loop, you complete the lap. Quick little climb. And you get right into roly-poly. Ta-da! Mind your head on that last one. And there you have it. That is pretty. A puddle. Alright, we're going to do Trail 95. Sand trap is going to be very compact from all the rain we got, so you can just ride over it and actually pedal. So let's go get after it. Around the puddle. That was 95. That felt pretty good. Whew. I'm tired from that. Let's check out this view. Let me get down to the bottom. Beautiful day. All right, we're gonna go uphill before we go downhill. I'll see you further down. Front brake is not happy. At least it's the pad's not broken. Okay, we're gonna go do one of my personals, 91 and 93. Beautiful view, clouds, shadows. Now we got the ocean. A little muddy. Better open up the rear shock. There we go. Bouncy, bounce, bounce, bounce. Bouncy, bounce. Trying to avoid the puddles. Keep the brakes dry. Okay, that was one bit. Now we're gonna go for another little fun thing. This is gonna be a surprise as to what's on the backside of the second one. Nothing interesting. Same old, same old. And now the sweeping view through the oak forest. Inside. Now we climb. And when you're climbing up over this, right about here, you get that ocean view that opens up. Moss Landing to our right, Department of Defense building to our left, and the big old blue, which is probably narrow on this camera view, but there it is. Super duper sweet. Okay, it's our little nature pit stop. Now we get into fun stuff. Drop down this, climb up that, drop down the backside, and then we're gonna see how many mushrooms you can spot. That'll be fun. Okay, down we go. Nice and compact. Just flying up good. They're running around the bell because I don't want to hit nobody. Tanzania's blooming. Little white flowers right there. Whee! Dang, that's some good pedaling right through there. Okay. There's, it looks like that's been there for a little bit, but then we've got these guys poking out. That's a piece of wood. But over here, we've got these mushies. Doing their thing. I have no idea what they are, but they're bright orange. They're taking this oak, which looks like, no, this one's gonna leave there. Some of it's alive. I don't know how much of it. Pretty cool. So along the way, let's see how many mushrooms the camera and you can pick up on the rest of Trail 69. You want to look at like bases of the trees, edge of the, oh, there's one. No idea what it is. I just know it's a mushroom. Okay, let's see what we see. Probably not too much through here. But, there we go. One right there. They seem to like the leaf litter a lot underneath the trees. Down there, whole bunch over here. Bottom right, little guys. Probably look like leaves. All of these on the right, white spots. There's some more. This whole little stretch right here. We've got them. That is not mushroom. Okay, so we're getting a little more foresty through here, which means more mushrooms. Ooh, that's a cool one. Oh. This one right here. A little cup. That's a healthy one. And there's a bunch of tiny little ones right here. I don't know if it'll pick it up. A brown one, another brown one. Healthy ecosystem. Whew. There's a whole bunch right through there. Not going through that because that's all poisoned up. See, told you. Lots of fungi. A couple more on the right and left. There's some over here. There's some brown ones right there blending in with the leaves. Got people coming up behind me, so we're gonna go. Anyways, lots of mushrooms. Good time. We'll turn the bell on. This is a fun little turn. You gotta duck for that one. More orange ones. There's one right there on the left. This trail after rain is full of them. There's a whole bunch right through here, and more over here. more and more. And even through here, there's more. Came through here earlier, so I know that they are. Just sprinkled on along the side right there. All these little spots on the left. Mental note, make the start right about here. If this looks familiar, that's because I was just here. Why? I didn't start my Strava. Well, I didn't start my Garmin, so there's nothing tracking this. So with the intention to make the lap, I did the riding part and then do the GPS part. So we're gonna do it again. This is pretty. Little ball of clover with the sour grass. So if you ride in the Ord enough, you're probably going to get bored. If all you're doing is riding the same thing again, expecting something different. I like to experience the Ord. It's varying seasons, I guess you would call it, because you'll just see different stuff. Yeah, it's the same trails, but they just change over time. Oh. Yeah. Didn't have trouble earlier. I just love how green it is right now. Lush and green. Alright, I'm just gonna cross it. Oh, maybe I'll loop around and see if that last bit comes out. And that'll give me the ability to make that trail section. And right through here, we'll complete the lap. Just as the wind picks up. So I don't want to go and make that climb again. I want to take this right here. That's not it. I think it's right up here. We gotta get back regardless. I hear people on the trail just above us. Yeah, this is the trail I was talking about. I think it's more of a game trail than anything else. But it does pop me out right where I want to be. That works. Okay, well, there's a bunch of birds doing bird things. Blue skies. Great day for a ride. So, if you're watching this, whee! You should go outside and see what there is to see. Do it. It'll be fun. It'll be good for you. Doesn't have to be a bike ride. Could be just a walk outside your door. Anyways, have fun. Be well. Treat each other well. I'll see you next time. Bye.